Welcome to the channel. I'm Sarah Joyce with Sarah Joyce Adventures, and happy Valentine's Day. I got here a little late. You could probably maybe see my tent. It's getting a little bit dark. So I'm inside and I'm having a fire, and I made myself some sushi. I made this sushi from tuna poke that I got at Costco, and some avocados and some sticky rice and some seaweed. I figured it would be a perfect Valentine's romantic dinner for me. It's kind of clogged up, so you can't really see the fire right now, but it's going. Good morning. I am at Gateway Campground in Caledonia, Nova Scotia. And I'm gonna head out to Keji and show you guys Keji in the winter. So excited for that. I got here pretty late last night, like, well, 4. And I had to kind of dig myself into a campsite and set everything up. So the sun had gone down by the time I had done that. I am just finishing up my morning coffee. So good. Had breakfast already. It's super early. I've been up since 5, which is really crazy for me because I usually sleep till like 10. Just gonna give you a view outside. So this is my site. It's right on the Medway. It's pretty nice, hey? My friend Roy helped me last night when I came in to shovel out this little spot. Check it out. I got another water bottle since mine broke in the last one. It's almost its twin, it's just got a straw. I am with the Winter Camping Nova Scotia group this weekend, but they are all in the backcountry. This sounds weird, and I'm in the front country, but there's nobody here. Everybody's in the backcountry, so I decided to go to the front country. I'll see you at Keji. Welcome to Keji. I'm the only person in this parking lot other than the parked cars. I did an assessment, and it's not really, even in the deep snow, it's not really snowshoeing conditions. Like, the snow's only that big, deep. I'm just gonna bring my spikes, because last year I brought my snowshoes and it wasn't really snowshoeing conditions, and I was scraping them the whole time, so here we go. I'm at Mill Falls. Excited. I plan on walking until I feel like coming back. So it could be 5 kilometers, it could be 10. I brought some water, I brought some snacks. The park all to myself. Well, there may be people up the road that parked at the end, but the park basically all to myself. Kejimkujik is one of the only Canada national parks, if not the only Canada national park, that is closed completely in the winter. You can day hike. They usually keep things plowed only up until the visitor center. I didn't check today if it was a little bit past that. There's no winter camping, not really a lot going on, which is really unfortunate, but that's the hand we're dealt. So if you're planning to come here and you're used to the Canada parks being open and you're wondering why you can't book, that is why. There used to be spring camping in early April, and that was so amazing. I came here once and stayed at one of the backcountry sites. They had supplied the wood, which I'm not sure if they're going to be doing this year, but last year they stopped supplying wood to the backcountry. In early April, it was fun. I'll show you some pictures. It snowed a little bit. I was testing out a new tent and I got to do some trails, and I had never come here before. It was one of my first times at the park because I didn't want to come here because it is known for the ticks. There's tons of ticks here. So I finally came in April. I went to do the Liberty Lake Loop and I came off of the trail, ran into a Parks Canada person, was talking about I've never been here. I'm spring camping in the backcountry. I was scared about ticks. He's like, oh yeah, no, you're good. And the next thing you know, I went into my car to sit down and I saw these little robotic alien-like creatures crawling up my legs by like the half dozen, and I was like, ah! So yeah, my first ticks were here. I don't like to stay in the front country. I've had bad camping experiences here. But every time I've stayed in the front country, it's been so loud. The people play music and party all night. I don't know. It's just, I guess I'm just having bad luck. But if you can get a backcountry site, I definitely would pick one of those up. The campground nearby, Gateway, is run by such an amazing guy. If you're camping, I'd probably recommend just going to Gateway. The sites are stunning. You can book them online. I have the forest to myself today. Look at this river. In the summer I came here and it was not running like this. The falls back there I showed you were nearly dry. You could walk across the river in most parts, but look at this stunning, beautiful river. Other than some coyotes probably, and some other animals. I think I heard a bird back there, and there's probably some squirrels and stuff like that. So I'm sharing it with the animals. The thing is, with Valentine's Day, whether you're single, whether you have a spouse, whether you're in like a situationship or whatever the case may be, there's one person that you could definitely celebrate Valentine's Day with, and that is yourself. So this weekend I am celebrating my love for myself and doing things that I love, which includes making myself some yummy sushi last night, which turned out to be really good. Tonight I'm going to attempt to make pizza, and I'm going to sit in and I'm going to read a book. I was reading a book from Nora Lee, who does Itchy Boots on YouTube, and her book is really great. So I had that on the old Spotify audiobook list last night with the campfire in the tent. So in the summer there's bikes that come through here, and they have like a harder version and an easier version. I think we're approaching a down line here.
Did I give it away, or was it persuasion? You all in my space, I owe it. I don't care what you say, I'm loving it this way. I'm hoping that you stay, I owe it.
So I just ran into the gang that's here, the winter campers for the Winter Camping Nova Scotia group that are also here with me that I've been kind of off on my own. They're gonna do a night hike tonight, and that sounds so fun. I love Lloyd's night hikes. Thankfully, by leaving early this morning, I'm gonna have some time to go home, get some stuff ready, get fed, and then I'll be ready. I really don't think I've had enough of this. Like, I might come back tomorrow. One last look at these falls for the day. All right, we're back. Well, I'm getting a fire ready so that I have hot coals to get food ready. This is a daylight version of my humble abode. So here's some things I wanted to show you that I bought for some upgrades for my tent. So I bought this wrap for the pipe at the part that goes through that, just to kind of protect it a little bit. I don't know what good it'll do, but it seems to be okay. It's fiberglass, so when you assemble it, don't use your hands. So that's so far what I got for the upgrade, to try to keep things a little bit from not being so hot here. This is what I also bought. I haven't put it, this right here, Amazon special again. It's a reflector, so I haven't put it behind the stove yet. It's a little bit high, so I'll eventually try it, but as for right now, I'm using it for the fire. Look at this. Humble, I love the tree. Right along the Medway. Let's go inside the tent. Looks like it's snowing a little bit. Let's take a view. How's the view from in here, folks? Look at my messy boots. Nice. Welcome back to the Sarah Joy's Adventures Valentine special. It's light out, so we can actually do things now. I'm hungry from that hike. I am going to make sweetheart pizza. It's going to be an I love you, happy Valentine's Day pizza. Oh yes, and I got this. It's just to add. But honestly, you need to love yourself, and it's great to love everyone else, but make sure you make time for yourself to love yourself, because that's so important. Do something that you love. Maybe not on Valentine's Day, because you may be kind of hanging out with your spouse, but do something for you as a Valentine's Day gift. And just love you and appreciate your best friend. My best friend is me, so. Alright, so I've got the ingredients out for Love Pizza. I forgot oil, so I went to the supermarket up the street, small one, and I bought margarine. I'll never use this again, but butter was like $8.99, and I didn't really want to look at oil. I figured this is vegetable oil anyway, so I'm gonna oil the pan with this. It needs lots of oil. And in this little compartment, I put my ham, some pizza sauce, some pineapples, haha, and some banana peppers. Oops, that one's leaking. All right, well, so it's going to be Hawaiian because it's going to have the ham and the pineapples, but it's also going to have some spiciness because that's going to be delicious. And of course my pizza dough, which I have had inside of my shirt for a little while warming up. And then of course this lovely crock pot I'm going to cook it in. I've got some coals going on the fire right now. I put them on the little thing and just letting them catch fire and get to a good point. The main focus on this pizza is kind of like my last delicacy, is you really want to focus on the top and try not to burn the bottom. And I think I'm gonna be a flip-flopper, and I'm gonna cook one side, flip it, put the toppings on, then let the other side cook so it's not so doughy, because I just have a feeling it's gonna be doughy. I'm going to put coals on top of that when it's time to put the toppings on. First things first, we're going to butter the inside of this pan, make it nice and greasy, and then we're gonna put our pizza in. So much fun. Let's grab a bunch of margarine. And I'm gonna probably gonna have some paper towel remnants, but whatevs. What odds? There we go. Nice and greasy. Let's throw that back. So pizza dough, yeah. This is gonna be a really thick pizza. Mamma mia, pizzeria. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make it into a heart shape so we can have a love pizza. Here is our heart shape. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Should be good there. Oh no, it's shrinking. All right, first side got burned a little bit. That's okay. I forgot to put the cheese. These are supposed to be heart shapes, but they're not. How are we looking in there? Oh, we're cooking. All right, I'm pretty sure this is done. Whoop, I don't want the ashes in it. Yeah, that looks done. It didn't end up being shaped like a heart, but it looks good all the same. But I can keep the heat from the bottom. But I bet you it's gonna be good. Okay, love pizza. Oh my God. It's cooked right through and it's so thick. This is perfect for winter camping after that hike. I'm back in the tent. We went on the most amazing night hike tonight at the campground owner's property, and we walked through some fresh snow, and it's huge property and it's beautiful and it's so full of so many trails everywhere. Went back, had a little communal bonfire, and told some stories about hiking, and then I had to find my way back here by myself. And I did it though, just follow the river, right? Now I'm just in my pajamas, getting ready for bed, and I really hope I sleep more than 5 hours and 44 minutes. That's what I got last night, and it was rated 44 out of 100. It's almost 11, so I'm out. Have a good night. Good morning. It is Sunday and it is pack up day. It is almost 9 a.m. I've been up since 8 and I am just now getting some breakfast ready. I am eating before I leave today. I never do that. So I'm gonna have a coffee, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna leave. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Keji and check it out. I'm gonna do the other way. It's only 15 minutes away from here, so I might as well, right? Like, I don't know when I'm gonna come back here again. I ended up almost doing 35,000 steps yesterday, but that's like, those are the days. Those are the best days for me. I love to be out. I love to be moving around. Look at this. It's a sunny day. It is Sunday. We are back to Mill Falls. Let's go. Well, this is it for Keji. I decided I would take the other trail that I took yesterday, the Ukbek, and just go for a little walk before I have to drive back to the city. And thanks so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.